Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's card features the Cheery Cherry die set from Fawn. This is from the new release. To start with, I have die cut the cherries from a pale pink cardstock. This is just a random cardstock from my stash, and I am going to color this with colored pencils. The colored pencils I'm using for this are my Prismacolors, and I don't believe I showed any of the colors I actually used. This is not a medium that I'm super familiar with. I've colored with them here and there, generally in coloring books. So I don't have a lot of practice with this. And when I started this, I was like, I'm just going to do a quick card. And I kind of forgot how long of a process this is for me. And I'm sure there are people who can knock this out a lot faster, but I'm very used to Copics. And so this was a slight challenge for me. Now, the reason I didn't use Copics for this is because I really struggle with leaving a proper amount of white space when I color with Copics, and I figured colored pencils, you can add the white back in, so that would work. Now here I have this little blending pen sort of thing. I don't have Gamsol. I've wanted to get some. I just haven't done that yet. I don't know if it works any better than this little pen thing, but you do have to scrub off the nib every once in a while, like you see me just do, to prevent it from transferring the colors. Now, one other thing I'd like to point out is I used colored cardstock for this instead of white because I figured it would be less layering to get the proper color that I want. So as I colored this first one, this is only sped up a little bit. It's probably at least 4 times sped up. The second cherry I am going to speed up a lot faster just so you don't have to watch the exact same process quite this slow. Now that my cherries are done, I'm moving on to the leaf and stems. And I will say I did not enjoy this part. Like, the stem part didn't really bother me so much. It was pretty simple. But when I get to the leaf, I struggle with that a bit. Now, I was looking at a reference both for the cherries and for the leaf. And I don't know. I don't have the patience for all the tiny little details, I guess. So when it's finished, I wasn't super thrilled with the leaf, but it was okay. Now for my background piece, I am drawing the little drips directly on the background. I wanted it to look like these were really juicy cherries, I guess. I don't know. I had an idea in my head and I actually kind of wanted to do some more fruits, but the colored pencils, they just take so long. But I have die cut this panel with the large stitched stackable rectangles dies, and this is one of the smaller ones. Full disclosure, I show you how I do this, but I actually did another one off camera after this because I didn't really like how thick the drips were. But the process is the same, I just changed the shape up a little bit. Moving on to my sentiment, I wanted it to be a thank you card, so I have this thanks, thanks, thanks stamp set from Lawn Fawn, and I have picked out one of the thanks stamps that I liked. I'm going to stamp it with the Hero Arts Unicorn Pigment ink and then emboss it with the Hero Arts White Detail ink. Once that was done, I also stamped much at the bottom, so my sentiment's supposed to look like it says thanks cherry much, I guess. I didn't have this completely planned out, but it's got 2 cherries, so I guess technically it would be thanks cherries much, which doesn't really work, but we're going with thanks cherry much. Now I felt like it needed a little something else, so I'm bringing in the scallop A2 dies from Honeybee Stamps, and I'm finding the one that just fits this particular paper, and I am going to attach that on the back with some score tape. And that is my completed card. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll be back with another video soon. Bye!